Now, media is filled with talk about 2022. Yeah, you look to the left, it's 2022. Right, 2022. Everywhere you look is discussions about the 2022 presidential race. However, in my view, we are missing a big point here. Okay? Yeah, there are people lining up for 2022, but there's a bigger question that Kenyans needed to have asked themselves first, especially the politicians who are very busy campaigning for 2022. Yeah? And the simple question is this: have you considered voter turnout? Have you asked Kenyans whether they'll come out and vote? You know, the last elections we had, yeah, which Miguna calls a coronation exercise, yeah, was the 26th March repeat presidential polls. Now, we all know what kind of turnout we had there. And so even if one wants to ignore everything else, that one cannot be ignored. 26th of October cannot be ignored. You know, this is like somebody going into great trouble to prepare for a wedding. Yeah, buying the wedding cake, buying this, buying that. But meanwhile, you have not confirmed whether the bride is coming. No supu, no wedding. No bride, no wedding. And so, our politicians could go to great lengths to prepare for 2022. Yeah? But I need to ask them now, are you sure the bride is coming? I strongly suspect that she is not coming. I strongly suspect that she's already making arrangements to be as far away as possible from that church where that wedding is going to take place. She is very determined to be as many thousand kilometers away from that church as she can possibly afford and manage. Folks, I'm talking about voter turnout. And to make matters worse, the way these people are campaigning, yeah, it's as if they're telling us, yeah, in no uncertain terms, that it will be business as usual. That people will go out there, stand in the hot sun the whole day, and then a few guys will go into a computer room. Pop, 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 and it will be done. And these guys who will have been in the sun the whole day, mothers with children, yeah, braving the sun, yeah, children screaming hunger because they're waiting to vote so that they can go home and cook for their kids, all those people will have wasted their time. When people make statements like, the march of so-and-so to the presidency in 2022 is unstoppable, statements like, anybody who thinks they can stop so-and-so from becoming president in 2022 is dreaming. Now, let me ask a simple question. Is that how to ask for votes? Because there's no mention of a voter there. Yeah? So the assumption is that it's business as usual. That those who vote will not matter. That in fact the people who matter a lot, as usual, are the people who will be counting the votes. In my view, the campaign that should be going on right now is convincing voters that the voting in 2022 will be free, fair, verifiable. Yeah? That nobody will be able to contest those results, so that the winner who will be announced will be the real winner. Now, I know some of these people who are campaigning may have very evil plans. Yeah? And the evil plans will be that constitutionally, it is the person who receives most votes. Even if 2 people turned up to vote, or rather, even if very few people turned up to vote, as long as people voted, they'll be duly elected. That is why maybe we need to consider passing a new law, yeah, that if a voter turnout of a certain percentage is not achieved, then that person is not validly elected, and those elections are null and void. Now, the truth is, referendums have not been rigged in Kenya. Okay, they have always reflected a true will of the people. Yeah. Now, part of the reason, of course, is that it's much harder to rig a referendum. But I assure you, the Kenyan public right now are not interested in going anywhere near a ballot box. Yeah, whether it's a referendum or whether whatever it is, they'll be very wary. Yeah, after the drama of last year. Until next time, this is Kshs Kumekucha.